Hi, everyone. This is Janet Williams from Progressive Discoveries, and I'm here on behalf of the Unitas One Beauty Industry Think Tank. And I'm a part of the Cultural Intelligence Committee, as is my guest today, Sam Villa. Sam, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Janet. It's such a joy and a pleasure to be here with you today because this is all about a great cause. I'm honored to be a part of the committee. As you all know, I love to teach. That's the heart of what I'm all about. And it's just a joy to be here today.
Fantastic. So, we have been in an ongoing conversation about a really important subject, and that is Beauty Plus. And we've asked Sam to talk about that first letter of Beauty Plus, which is belonging. So, Sam, let me ask you, how does belonging show up for you in your life today on a personal level?
Oh, it's amazing, Janet. I mean, belonging has been something that's always been something that I've always asked myself so many times during my life, even as a child, as an adolescent and growing up. I grew up in the fields, working in the fields, wondering if I belonged there, wondering, if I belonged in the school where I was going to school, wondering if I belonged in the hair industry and if I made the right choices. But I really believe, Janet, that true belonging doesn't require us to change who we are. And that's what I discovered over the years. It requires us to be who we are. And for me, what I always tried to find to do, Janet, was fit in. I always felt I had to fit in and become who you need to be accepted. But I discovered that belonging is be who you are. It's about us belonging and fitting together. I mean, the two work together. It's about fitting together. So I'm just going to tell everybody out there, focus on how you can versus why you can't. Belonging is about giving and receiving without judgment. And I want everybody to think about
Absolutely.
that. Every
Absolutely.
person is Janet, is unique and filled with love and wealth, and therefore everyone belongs.
Yeah, absolutely. But we don't always treat each other as if that's the case. And I
No.
love what you said about it being about us fitting together rather than having to fit in. So, how do you think belonging resonates for the beauty industry today?
Oh, wow. I mean, society is changing, and this impacts, I know me as a teacher, it impacts the way I communicate, the way that I'm now working together with my support team, and most importantly, being able to understand each other. I mean, belonging can be an emotional mindset. I know you know that, Janet. It's about an emotional mindset. Belonging, I really believe it begins with a connection, and I define that connection as the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, when they feel heard, and when they feel valued. Community is much more than belonging to something. It's about doing something together that makes belonging matter. And that's what I love about this committee that we're involved with.
Oh, absolutely. And so, what do you see for because our committee is talking about so many different things that relate to the industry. We're talking about the industry today, we're talking about our personal experiences of the industry, but we're also talking about the future of the industry. So, what do you see for the future in the industry as it pertains to this?
Oh, wow. It's really important. I think, diversity and inclusivity is really important. I think what we all have to do in this, for any owners out there in the wellness beauty industry, we have to understand true belonging begins with self-acceptance. And that means you as an owner identify who is most important to you. And hopefully it's your team. Recognize that you need different types of relationships that I think need to be fulfilled in connection. You cultivate these relationships. Don't get caught up in, prior to going through and prioritizing other societal distractions, which there's so many in today's world. You need to develop this self-awareness. Have the courage to be vulnerable, my friends, especially in today's world. We have to maintain an open, curious mindset in today's world. And I really believe that if you simply understand 8 steps to the wealth of acceptance in the beauty industry, you're going to be fine. You're going to be
I
fine.
I completely agree. And thank you so much for that, Sam. I think that what you just shared is what so many people need to hear and need to feel as a part of this industry. But there's certainly room for all of us, and we can all fit into this together. So I'd like to thank you again for joining us today. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.
My pleasure, Janet. And remember, my friends, there's plenty out there for everyone. Let's embrace everyone as we move forward in
Absolutely.
this awesome industry.
Thanks, Sam.